We gotta go back there. There's a lot of loot at that building. Lot of loot. No wonder. That shit inflicts 70 burn on hit. No wonder I was getting burned like crazy. We got skulls. We can craft things.
Always good to have.
Damn.
Have a little rest.
We gotta start looking into upgrading our crafting. Wait, we actually got a Revenant's Cowl that wasn't weak? Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Look, if you're unsure that you want to buy this game, just look at this little guy. Tell me you're not going to buy the game now. They're still going to be there.
Prepare for battle. You're nothing but a...
No, I didn't want to use that. Show you what I'm made of, dude. I'm busy and you guys are being clowns.
In for a fight.
Pretty difficult game, but wow, I love it. Yeah. I'm maybe 10, 12 hours in or something like that. Close to that. Going for a dual wield, pretty much. That's it, dual wield melee. With some sneaky bow action, but not a whole lot of sneaky bow action. Oh my god, controller, please. How would I rate the game so far? Maybe like an 8 out of 10, I think would be fair. PC. Yeah, the intro is great. Stealthy Mage Thief. Yeah, that's a hard build. I'm struggling with the dual wielding, man. I couldn't imagine being Sneaky Thief. Who is shooting me?
Show me what you are.
Oh my lord.
Back to your hovel, coward.
We're only doing this for the loot, so what are we over? 17 pounds? May start over and just go whoop ass, melee, shield, sword. Not bad. I don't know how shields are in this game. I haven't used one. This war pick says 1,000. She's gonna sell it to me for, or I'm gonna sell it to her for 81. So that's good. Maybe I misread. We're gonna be so rich once we're done killing all of Galahad's men. Rivs Jones, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, dude. Tried Avowed, couldn't hang with it. I enjoyed Avowed.
You are nothing but a peasant. You'll fall for my sword. 'Tis but a scratch. I'll get you back tenfold. I see fear in your eyes. I'll strike you down. I will be your downfall.
I'm out of health. I'm out of food. I have no autofill.
You are nothing but a peasant. Such a cheap shot. I'll strike you down.
I think we're good. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's your opinion, you know, and you're allowed to have that. I personally really liked Avowed, but you know, to each their own. I liked Avowed a lot more than I liked Veilguard. I feel like the combat in Veilguard was better, but like everything else was worse. Or maybe it's, I don't know. It was a weird time back then. All right, we need money. I gotta do this. I need money. I need that gold. Game is amazing. Definitely scratched the Skyrim itch. Oblivion didn't do it for you? I didn't put that much time into the Oblivion remake. I need to. Just haven't. Because shortly after that, I believe Claire Obscura came out, and I was looking forward to that one way more than I was looking forward to the Oblivion remake. How over are we? Yeah, see, that's the thing. You play Oblivion remastered for the nostalgia factor, not really for playing something fresh. This being completely fresh is amazing. I can agree with that. Yeah. It's got big Bethesda game vibes to it for sure. let's see how much we need to drop. Quite a bit. Those are 3 pounds each. I mean, that's 10 pounds. But that is Galahad's armor, so I don't think I want to sell that. So we'll drop that. That's 9. That's another 9. 6. 6. 6. Oh my god. You gotta be careful dropping too many things in one area. Rank out of 10? A Skyrim. So far, I'd say about an 8. Like, I don't want to sell this guy's armor because it looks dope. I'm just going to put it in my stash. What is that? Is that a golden pillow? Whatever it is, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Golden controller? Oh, yeah. I see it now. Yo, thank you for the controller. The golden controller. This guy right here makes it a 10 out of 10, though. Look at this guy. It's my little homie. All right. Galahad, dead and looted. All of his people, dead and looted. You sell things, right? Yeah, cool. Let me sell you some crap. That was one of the more frustrating instances of this game though, so far that I've played.
Go.
Even the dueling night right outside of the fort wasn't that frustrating. Galahad just hits so hard, and then he like you immediately kill him, and then you just people come in. And then you're fighting 4 dudes that'll 2-shot you, and then you got to go outside, and there's 6 of them that'll 2-shot you.
Oh, look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode? That's wonderful news. You have no idea what a favor you've done for the South. Now we'll finally be independent and safe. Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner, eh? It were us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence, no more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a chance they might leave us alone. Third, he figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered, and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
What did you find, dude?
The Camelot is rotten to the core, and the allying with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you. broken village, you'll find the entrance to Sewell's crypt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true. At least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret. Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
I assume if you can side with Galahad and then take out those two clowns, but you have to take out this whole village too. And then maybe you just don't tell the fort. You know what I mean?
Why is everything always such a hassle?
Why are you so loud, brother? Knock it off, dude. These guys are clowns down here now. Like, this place looks familiar. I know I've been here. Did I kill these guys? They're not harming me.
I know this place. I remember it. Although my memory is still clouded.
Okay.
I was here with Merlin.
Oh.
We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape.
Game is sick. I love it.
But what happened next
Pretty
is
good.
still Unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Doesn't feel like a tomb. What does that even mean? Oh, they're still chilling. What the hell is this? Are they birthing undead here? I can talk to this thing?
You are not him. You are different. I am Seawall Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it. I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me. Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men. I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore. The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask. I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me. Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him. Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal. We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot. Avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting bonfire talk, isn't it?
Kill. Kill.
Can't wait to hear Arthur's side of that.
And what do you think? Oh, they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves. Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck.
Whoa!
Somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the Horns of the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this? Ha! That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas, get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
He was going to fight me if I said it was a conspiracy. Which, honestly, I don't know. Why would that thing lie? What does it have to gain? It can't die. It just sits there. What does it have to, what does it have to gain, you know? Need that.
My much the same. I watched him closely, and that is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways. I heard rumors. The Delrita chieftains spoke among themselves of the Stone Warden, yet when I asked, it seems their brotherhood has found a way to bend the weird. If you have the chance to learn from them, do so. It was the most painful thing I heard. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
What?
We were losing the war. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing.
It's nighttime when I come back. Like, I need this lady to be here. All right, Fergus. I guess it's time I try to convince you of some things.
Oh, really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me. Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably. This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either.
I don't know what to tell you.
Judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it.
Same, dude.
Why did you show this to me? Because it could be.
I don't think so.
What they did to Seawall is unthinkable, and
I think it was released in early
unthinkable.
access in 2023, but I think it just full release like
What will happen to the Horns
last
of the
week or
South?
2 weeks ago, something like
What
that.
about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie. You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain.
Your fortress that stood up against Camelot's corruption and got rid of Galahad. You're the ones who found a way to forge peace with the tribes. Nobody believed it was possible. You didn't let the past break you, and you decided to make your... Yeah, that one.
Sounds better than the alternative. We're a
Kind
bunch
of.
fools believing in
It's like
children's
a
fables of
weird
knightly honor,
magic,
valor, and purity. And we'll have to give everyone
dark
some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out.
King Arthur
All
alternate
right.
universe type
I assume
situation.
Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
I did not. I played the first one a little bit and didn't like it, so I didn't think I would like the second one. So I didn't even bother. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I don't know. I think 20% more damage is better than attack speed, if I'm honest. Maybe I'll put it on the list. It was on my list. It just kind of got pushed aside for like everything else, basically. It was on my list though. I gotta check to see if this is available. Maybe I can finally get these stupid deers all dead. Look, an elephant. Stupid elephant. They're so fast. Need to go clear out those skeletons. Yeah, like, I want to play it. I just, like, right now I've got so much on my plate that I'm already playing. Yeah, that's another one that I want to play, Last of Us. Because because I never played the second one. And I feel unsatisfied with the show, so... But yeah, Claire Expedition 33 was amazing. Probably game of the year in my opinion. I thought Doom was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I need to hop on The Last of Us too, because, you know. Oh boy.
Nothing ever happens.
Stonewave Cliffs, huh? You know, one thing that I loved is the way they portray the relationships between the people in the group in that game. Like,
So, what
I'm drawing a
news,
blank
dear
on his
Green?
name.
Did you talk to Feargas? Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know
Mael
the truth. I knew his
is like a
honor
daughter
wouldn't
to him,
let
basically,
hide
which
it
is
from
pretty
the others
cool.
in the Orns. Nicely done.
Yeah, once you kind of understand how the combat works, and if you're, you know, good at dodging and parrying, then pretty easy. I was terrible at dodging and parrying, so I had to basically play the game glass cannon style, where I tried to one-shot everything.
Today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horns of the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough.
think it's
Enough of being fed a rotten
50?
myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough.
Jeez.
We will no longer honor an oath made
45?
to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same
Love
Galahad
Gustav.
who threatened to burn
Can't wait to
half
see
of
what
the
happens.
garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take.
I can't
You're
say
probably
anything, dude.
wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Orcs of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dal Riada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.